So here's the thing. I promised, in a way, to show you guys the baby in the last episode a couple of days ago. Little Abigail. And we went to the hospital and I filmed all that stuff. And basically what happened is that Abigail's mom, Isla, isn't necessarily comfortable having Abby on the internet, social media, on all that stuff. And I can understand that. It's something that she's protective, and she wants to make sure that what goes up is a little more controlled. As much as I want to show you what she looks like and how adorable she is and all that kind of stuff and how excited we are, I do have to respect the mom. I have to respect Isla's wishes, and therefore I can't show you guys that necessarily. There will be a time when we start to show the baby and we get a little more active, and I think that she wants to be able to share that stuff, as it proceeds. So I apologize for that. I can't show you what Abby looks like necessarily. I did post a few things. You may have seen a couple of things on social media, but I promptly removed that stuff to respect her wishes. So today, I'm just going to do some other things. It includes continuing on the Ford Mustang book. Check this out. Sweet! Look at that. What year is that? Can you tell? Oh, I kind of gave it away. 1971. Right here, Boss 351. Badass right there. This is a 1970 Boss. So I'm working on, creating these illustrations for this book. What do I have? How many minutes do I have so far? I got 7 sketches so far for the Mustang book. It's looking pretty good. The next one I'm going to do is the 1978 King Cobra. So I'm going to work on that a little bit today. And Garage Style just came out. Make sure you pick up a copy of this. Don Weber's fantastic magazine. My column in this issue, How to Be a Successful Automotive Enthusiast. Check it out, R2D2. As a reminder, Wheels and Waves is happening this weekend. We're going to be doing an after rally after the show. We're going to be heading to the Getty Villa. So if you want to join us, if you're coming to Wheels and Waves and you want to hang out for a little bit longer than the 2 hours where it's free coffee and free freaking Hot Wheels, then you can come with us to the Getty. You can see all kinds of art and art. And they also have art, basically. It's a cool place if you haven't been there before, and you can join us, and we can storm the Getty Villa in cool cars. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so I'm just gonna get busy, doing some things. Okay. Today is the last day for the Volvo, the S90, which I have. I'm going to be showing you guys some more of that, talking about that towards the end of the vlog. But I think we're going to head over to the hospital and check out the baby also. I'm not really sure. Kathy's on the phone with Sean right now. We're going to find out a little bit more. Hey, what's the scoop?
They get released tomorrow.
Okay.
So we're going to go get burritos.
Yeah, cool.
Bring them for lunch.
goodbye to the Volvo. Goodbye, Volvo. It's been a great car. You've been an awesome car. I'm talking to a car. Kathy and I are headed off to the hospital. We're gonna go see the baby. We're not gonna take this car. We're gonna take the truck, but I gotta clean this car out so that it can go back. So Kathy, you got to hold the baby yesterday.
I did.
That's pretty cool.
She was so tiny.
Tiny, like a little action figure with kung fu action. Today, I'm gonna get to hold the baby.
Yeah.
We're going over there right now via Burrito Man. Gotta pick up some burritos.
You get to play your role as Burrito Man again.
That's gonna go down in
He
history.
was introduced to the hospital as Burrito Man.
Yeah. All the nurses think that that's my name, Burrito Man. And, you know,
Rightfully so.
rightfully so. Pretty much, you know, I created a great burrito. Even though I didn't make it, I just picked it up. What did you think about the Volvo that we had? Did you have a chance to think about that at all?
No memory of it.
It was a $90,000 S90 in white. A beautiful car. We're going to be talking about that towards the end of
You're
the
the
vlog.
one driving that. I was driving this.
You were driving this, but you did ride in that.
I
but
did?
You've been distracted from grandmahood activity, so it's hard to stay focused. But, well, you certainly were focused as a grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to today?
Baby's a day old.
Baby's only a day
She's
old.
already old.
Oh, the cop just snagged somebody for going too fast. Check this out. So the cops sit on PCH at a certain point. There's a little straightaway just south of our house. They just kind of sit there and pop people off.
Really? There is a particular spot?
Yeah, he just sits there and waits for people to go down the straightaway too fast and snags them. And like you said, if you just pull over, pull out your wallet and your your bank statements and everything else.
Put your hands like this.
You put your hands up because they're going to take you to prison.
Right.
You know, they're going to take all your money.
That's what happens to me.
Right. But yeah, that's because you go to the hospital and try to steal artwork off the wall.
Well, that's the thing. I've encasing the joint for like 3 days now.
Yeah.
So today I'll probably have my plan figured out for that Picasso. Where do you want the air takes?
You know, bad thieves put things on the web.
I
So
put it on the web?
I am.
Oh,
Burrito Man. Again. What are we waiting for?
I don't know.
We can't go in.
There's a lactation specialist in there.
It's time for a costume update.
What are you doing, kid?
Sharpening my knife.
Scary. I like how you use tikis as paperweights.
Yep. They're nice and heavy. Mm-hmm. Plus they look good.
What are you working on?
I am working back on the secret project. But now we're going to start working fast, get it done. Get those 3 things done.
Well, you only have 2 to do now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's see how your knife works.
This was a Christmas present from Sean, and it's awesome.
Heading up into town, got some errands to do. Beautiful sunny day. Incredible day today here in the booth. Needed to get something for Sammy's ears to clean her ears, so I got this stuff. Although it's 25 bucks. I think I'll get it online from now on. the thing about the Volvo S90 T8E all-wheel drive Inscription. It's got a big name. I mean, it's got a really big name. It doesn't have to be S90. Let's just call it that. I really like the car. It's got a great exterior design language, amazing interior. It's really about the build quality. The build quality for the Volvos are truly dynamic, truly expert craftsmanship. Now, the thing about this car is that as luxurious as it is, it comes with a $90,000 price tag, which is a bit more than the Cadillac. I forget which Cadillac I had. Significantly more than the Genesis G90. And it doesn't come with anything more than the Genesis. In fact, it's actually a bit smaller, especially on the interior. But the thing about the Volvo is that it is a 400 horsepower, 470 foot-pounds, but it is an electric motor. So you can literally plug the car in and drive all electric for quite a bit of time. It's a 2-liter super and turbocharged. Okay, I just double checked and I'm correcting myself. It's not $90,000, it's $82,000. So it's about the same price as the Cadillac. Actually, it's a little bit less than the Cadillac and a little bit more than the Genesis. So it really comes down to your own design preference, your own style. Between those three cars, if I had my choice of those, it probably would be the Genesis. But then again, the back of the Genesis is so massive, I would never use it for what it actually needs to be used for. The bottom line is that the Volvo is a bit more intimate. And my only gripe, if I had a gripe at all, is it's a little bit more complex to run all the interior. I mean, it takes a while to get to learn it. In fact, I had it for a week and there were still things in it that didn't really flow that fluidly. Like how you hook up your phone and how you can do certain controls, especially by driving. That's tough. It is all-wheel drive. It is partially electric. The bottom line is it's just one hell of a car. Now, I may be repeating myself to some of you who have been longtime watchers on this vlog. About 7-8 years ago, when Sean was a bit younger, it actually might even be 10 years ago, he was going through a rough period, and he needed to get a job. He needed to do something that got his mind focused. The idea of working for Starbucks came up, but he didn't really believe that they hired people that age. Kathy did believe that he could. If he was committed, he was focused, and if he just took that step, then he would get a job there. She believed it so strong that she was willing to drive him to a Starbucks to support it, and that's what moms do. So with that little bit of faith that he had, he went to the Starbucks, and lo and behold, yeah, they did hire him. Maybe a year later, an opportunity came up to where he could go to San Francisco and work at Starbucks there. And he decided, since that we have a lot of family members up in San Francisco, it might be a good experience, and he decided to go up there and take a job in downtown San Francisco, which is where he met Isla. And of course, they hit it off, and they decided that it would be fun, it'd be exciting to move, both of them, to move down here to LA. So they found a place together, they moved in together, and they started kind of their life together as boyfriend and girlfriend. That led to even more of an expansion and more of an expanded idea, and eventually they got married. Not long after that, they got pregnant. Cut to 9 months, here we are. The point of this whole journey is not unlike many of these types of journeys that I've had, and certainly many types of journeys that you've had. But the whole point is that back in the beginning, there was a question of belief. There was a question of faith. Will this work? Kathy's belief in her son, belief in his future, in a positive future, meant that if he just took this one step, but Sean had to decide for himself. He was willing to take that step and do something he wasn't necessarily into, but an opportunity came up. And the point is, you have to say yes to everything. I don't care what it is. Something comes up to you, a situation, a person, anything, an opportunity, you have to say yes. The reason you have to say yes is because it's an expanded idea. It will unfold before your eyes, and lo and behold, a little baby pops out. Now, I'm extraordinarily proud of Sean, and proud of Kathy, proud of Bob, his father, and certainly proud to be a grandfather. There are very few times in life where things happen that are so important, it puts everything in perspective. There is no words that I could use to express the gratitude I feel. But allow me to move that gratitude towards you guys, to be able to share with you this extraordinary experience. And for those of you that made it all the way to the end of the video, I'm very grateful to you guys. And I look forward to 1,000 more vlogs. We'll see you guys tomorrow.